Day splits are here. We got the Download 2025 day splits already. Let's have a look at this lineup. Let's check it out. So all in all, I think these are really solid, nice themed day split. By the looks of that main stage especially, there is some nice themes going on here. So let's just start with the Friday, which has obviously got a very pop-punk feel. Obviously, we got Green Day headlining, Weezer, Jimmy Eat World under there as well. It's a very pop-punky stage. And then obviously Rise Against are on there. Not a pop-punk band, but a band that I'll happily see nonetheless. Boston Manor, CKY and Sim. And then on the Opeth stage, Within Temptation, Opeth, Miles Kennedy, Starset, Northlane, Dirty Honey the Scratch, and then carrying on that pop-punk theme and probably one of the worst clashes for most people, it's McFly headlining the Avalanche stage. Have we learnt nothing from last year when Busted headlined this stage? Apparently not. This is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be an absolute ocean of people again trying to get into this 10th stage, and I, for one, will not be taking part in it. I'm not even going to put myself through the stress. A part of me did want to see a little bit of McFly, but looking at this, looking where they are, I just don't even want to bother attempting it, to be honest. I'm quite happy to just go and see Green Day. I will also say this is absolutely the weakest day again for me, just like it was last year, actually. Friday was the worst day for me last year and absolutely is this year as well. I barely have any bands on this day again. Elliot Minor, Crossfaith, Trophy Eyes, Bad Nerves, and then on the Dogtooth stage, Apocalyptica are headlining. I've never listened to this band in my life, but I've seen their name on the lineup a few times in the past. So, yeah, a bunch of other bands that I've never heard of. Will I check any of them out? Maybe. I'll probably decide on the day. Or maybe if I actually listen to any of them before the festival. You know, that's just how it goes. I really only have on this day that I actually care about seeing. I mean, Green Day, obviously, it's going to be my first time ever seeing Green Day. I'm really excited for that, actually. I've been listening to them a lot again recently, realising that I knew a lot more songs than I thought I did. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really cool headline slot. This is a very long-anticipated band for Download. I think it's going to be amazing. I actually don't care about Weezer in the slightest. That's probably about the time I'm going to get my food, my noodles, my chicken, whatever. That's going to be one of the ones where I'm just a little bit far back on the grass with. Same with Jimmy Eat World, really. I know 2 songs by this band. I like those 2 songs, but I am not interested in checking out any more by them. So I'll be seeing Rise Against, Jimmy Eat World, Green Day, Weezer just because I have to. But then thinking about it, I might actually see Miles Kennedy as well, just because I'm sure he'll play songs that we all know and love anyway. Let's move on to the Saturday, because this is where things get very clashy and exciting at the same time. So, Sleep Token headlining. Big deal, big new one. We're going to talk a little bit more about this Sleep Token situation in a minute, because I do actually have a problem. Shinedown, I'll most likely see at least some of Shinedown. As much as they were a boring band to announce on the second announcement when we all wanted something more, I can't deny that they've got a good few songs, and they're always a good time, aren't they? Don Broco, big fan of this band. It's really nice to see them up on the main stage. They've never been on the main stage before, so this is going to be a really big set. And third up from the top as well. That is really awesome to see. Obviously, this band have gotten a lot bigger in the last few years. They headlined Slam Dunk a few years ago as well, and that was a really incredible set as well. So I have no doubt this is going to be a real good time. Palais Royale. Apparently I've been saying that one wrong. Palais, I don't fucking know. Will I see them? Maybe if I've got no one else on and I want to get a semi-good spot for Don Broco, we'll see. Poppy, I'm really excited for Poppy, actually. I've never seen her before. I've kind of been a little bit of an on-off fan with her over the years, but listening to her most recent album, her singles from that album, her collaboration with Bad Omens, Knocked Loose, she's talented. She's really cool, and I'm really excited to see her, to be honest. Hatebreed, I've had this band suggested to me a lot, actually, since uploading that last video, and I think I'm going to have to check them out, because yeah, they're probably the band that's been recommended to me the most. I'll give them a listen and get back to you on that one. Loathe, I've seen this band before, not really that interested in them, to be honest. Same with Static Dress. So all in all, that is a really pretty strong main stage for me. I've got at least 4 bands on there that I will happily see, a couple more that I might see. It's a good day. That's what you want in a Download main stage. Moving on to the Opeth stage, we've got Sex Pistols and Frank Carter. Absolute zero interest, none whatsoever. The Darkness, I like The Darkness, but looking at this lineup and where things are, I probably won't even be able to see them. But yeah, Justin Hawkins is a cool guy, and just to hear the Christmas song and You know, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. It would be cool. I've seen them before though, so it's not really a loss. Polaris can never get that one right either. Another really cool metalcore band. Will absolutely be seeing them if I can. Currents, again, had this one recommended quite a few times. I think I might have heard them once or twice, but I can't remember what they sound like. Kim Dracula and Sophie Lloyd, again, names that keep popping up here and there, especially on my TikTok videos. A lot of people seem to be fans of these ones. Now, moving on to the Avalanche stage, this is where it gets bad for me. This is where the clashes start to really happen. And I'm almost certain that it is going to happen by that Clash Finder thing that everyone's obsessed with looking at these days, which pretty much gives you the accurate times of when bands are going to be on. And mostly it is very accurate and it is right. So we've got Dayseeker headlining the Avalanche stage. Now, I've not really talked about Dayseeker much on this channel yet because I've actually only become a fan of them this year, and that nearly 2 months that I've been listening to this band now, I have become a massive, massive fan of this band. I'm obsessed with them, especially their most recent album. They're incredible, honestly, and I will definitely be making other videos talking about them in the future. Anyway, Dayseeker and Sleep Token, there's going to be some clash in there, isn't there? And it's a big problem because I really want to see Dayseeker and I've never seen Sleep Token either. I've never seen either of these bands live. This is probably one of the most conflicting clashes I've ever had at Download. I actually don't know what I'm going to do yet, and it's a bad one. It's a really bad one. And I know that Dayseeker put on a really cool set as well. I've seen videos. From what I've seen, with Sleep Token sets, especially with their UK tour last year, they will play their set lists in album order, so they'll start with the first album, then go through songs on the second album, then they'll move on to Take Me Back to Eden, the third album, which, in all honesty, guys, is the only album that I really know all the way through, and actually the one that has the songs on that I actually care about seeing. If Sleep Token are planning on doing a set list like this at Download, then that might work out really well for me, because that way I can happily miss the first part of Sleep Token, and hopefully then I can catch all of Dayseeker's set, then get back over to the main stage as fast as possible, just in time for them to start playing songs from Take Me Back to Eden. You know, I want to hear the intro to Chokehold as I'm running over to that main stage. So far, Dayseeker are my main must-see band at Download this year, and I can't believe I'm saying that. For a band that I've only known in such a short time, it's very, very rare that a band will become so important to me so fast. Moving down the lineup anyway, we got Mallory Knox, another band that I'm a massive fan of, and another reason for me to get to that stage fast, because then I can see Mallory Knox and Dayseeker back to back. That's going to be so good. Thinking about that now, I'm probably going to miss all of Shinedown just because I'm going to be on the Avalanche stage, which is another really rare situation for me. I'm a big fan of Mallory Knox. They were a big part of my life, 2013, 2014 time, and seeing them at Slam Dunk last year as well. Play Lighthouse, Beggars. Oh, it was so cool. It was so good. So nice to see them again. Then we've got Twin Atlantic, Smash Into Pieces, Split Chain, and a few other acts that I've never heard of. That's plenty for me on that day anyway. And then on the Dogtooth stage, Cradle of Filth. I really do have plenty of bands to see on Saturday. That is more than enough for me. You gotta have some time to just, you know, walk around, chill out a bit, get some food, grab a drink. It can't just be straight bands. I know some people might be into that, but I like to have a break. I'm really excited for Saturday just looking at this now. Apart from the clashes, it's going to be so good. Finally, let's move on to the Sunday. I think most of us can agree that this is the best looking day out of the three. We got Korn headlining, big anticipated band that's been long overdue for years, just like Green Day have. Then Bullet for My Valentine right under there, another perfect addition to this lineup. I'm so excited for these two bands back to back. That is perfect. And if it wasn't perfect enough, we also got Spiritbox on there as well, right under them both. Main stage. And looking at this, it's kind of like three different eras of metal as well. We got Korn, the 90s metal, Bullet, the early 2000s metal, and then Spiritbox, the 2020s metal. It works so well. I love how this looks. This is exactly what I wanted. Same with Ginger, actually, another one that I've probably checked out once. Power Trip, Bleed From Within, Orbit Culture, again, all bands that have been recommended to me. This is a very metalcore main stage. Moving down the lineup onto the Opus stage, we got Steel Panther headlining. I hate to say it, but I am going to be missing them entirely this time. But there's no way that I'm going to be going over to second stage just to see some more Steel Panther. Saw them in 2022, it was hilarious, it was a great time, but this is another one of the worst clashes for me. Then we got Lorna Shore under them. I can't help but think, why are Lorna Shore not under Spiritbox? Why are we not getting Lorna Shore, Spiritbox, Bullet, Korn? I just think Lorna Shore are a better fit, to be honest, for how it looks up there. And then we got Airborne, Jerry Cantrell, Alien Ant Farm, The Ghost Inside, really cool metalcore band, another one that would be great to have on the main stage, but I might be able to see the Kids in Glass Houses, obviously headlining the Avalanche stage. Again, a bunch more bands that I definitely won't be seeing on that stage. Sicketh headlining the Dogtooth stage, Whitechapel, Fit for an Autopsy, Kettle Decapitation. A few people have actually suggested that band to me, and I don't think that one's going to be for me. And then finally we got this President band, just randomly in between all the bands, sort of halfway through the day. And there's a lot of speculation about who this band are. Are they Sleep Token? Are they Ghost? Are they Linkin Park? Are they some random side project of another band or another artist and it's just going to be some big reveal? Or is it just some brand new band that is just, you know, sort of having the illusion of Sleep Token and just going to reveal themselves on that stage for the first time? Everyone likes to get all digging online, trying to find any information at all, trying to, you know, guess who this might be. I don't have any idea. Certainly interested, and I can't wait to find out. I kind of can see it going both ways. I can kind of see it just being a brand new band, and that's just what it is. They're called President. They're a brand new band. Nobody knows them, but they're going to be your new favourite band. I have no idea, but I'm certainly interested. Yeah, that is the day splits. Some people were thinking we might be getting a third announcement at some point, but no, by the looks of it, that is it. That is the lineup. For the most part, it's really solid. I'm happy with it, especially that Sunday main stage. That is perfect. A bad clash on the Saturday. A clash that I don't really care about that much on the Sunday, but other than that, there is no real clashes for me. It's nothing major. It's nothing I can't really work around. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I know a lot of people have got some really bad clashes. That's what you get for trying to like every band out there. Just give yourself a set few bands that you actually care about, become an actual fan of them, like me, and then it actually works out for you. No, you can like what you want. It's fine. You can like what you want. If you like every band on this lineup, then that's fine. If you've got a negative opinion on this lineup, that's also fine. Very mixed opinions. A lot of people not bothering this year because of this lineup. It's also very rare that I am this excited for all three headliners, so that's a really good feeling as well, you know. It certainly didn't happen in the past when they would book all the, you know, the old men rock bands that I just wasn't interested in. But now, yeah, it really is my thing. And I can see why it isn't a lot of people's thing. But no, this is cool. This is really good. Let me know what you think of the day splits. Have you got a load of clashes? Have you got no clashes? Are you not going at all because the lineup is so woke and mainstream now? My channel has been getting a lot more attention again recently because of these download videos. I'd love to see it. You all know this is my main thing that I do here. It really helps me, gets me motivated again. It's all going to happen again. We're going to have the best 5 days of the year. And I'll see you all again real soon for some more download content.